What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Rob, the video game hoarder here, and sorry I haven't been able to put up a lot of videos. Just been crazy working and some other stuff, but personal crap. But you don't need to know about all that. You want to see pickups, right? All right. So I got a huge pickup to show. I'm probably gonna have to put it in two parts because it's just too much stuff to see. So. In this pickup, I'm going to show a couple figures, action figures that I got because I like to pick up action figures. Some people are into it, some aren't. And then an estate sale that has a whole story to it, and I'll show you what I got from there. So let me get through the action figures first. There's only a couple. So went to a garage sale. I work most Saturdays, so I can't really go to most of them, but I did get to go to this one. This was early in the season, so this is kind of how backed up I am with videos. The guy actually knew me too from an auction that we go to. I haven't been there in a while, but he still remembered me, and it was kind of funny. And then I actually met the auctioneer because I see him at garage sales all the time whenever I get to go. So it was $10 for. Actually, let me show you the figures. I couldn't believe these even had figures, and I love this movie as a kid. NES game is hard as hell, but Willow, I don't know who this guy is. Nakamura Warrior and Horse. I think it's just some random warrior guy, and then Sorsha and Horse. I think this is the girl, the main female in the movie. Yeah, I think that's her. God, I haven't seen Willow in like, I don't know, 15 years or whatever. But let me grab something real quick that I also got from the garage sale that I have right here. So those two figures, it was a Genesis game, complete in box. It was nothing special. There was a Kami for the PS2 or the Wii. I think it was PS2. And then these two box games. Actually, it's missing the games, but it's got everything else, so I picked them up. Rugrats, Scavenger Hunt, and I don't know how to say this. Wiley Country Club Golf. These are really, really good shape, so I picked those up for $10. He usually has video game stuff there. I mean, I've seen people buy Final Fantasy stuff from him. I've bought some other stuff, but this was kind of a spur of the moment garage sale he had, so he didn't really put out too much video game stuff. He said next time later in the summer. He might have had one already because it's already late July or mid-July. So, and again, I'm not off most Saturdays, so I might have missed it already. Hopefully I didn't. And then there is an estate sale with a whole bunch of crap. Not crap, good stuff. Let me preface this by saying it was a Sunday. Came back from the flea market, which was actually a complete bust that week. I think I got maybe like one thing or something, and I was like, it might have even been raining, maybe, or slightly raining, so not a lot of vendors were there. And so I was looking up on my phone for garage sales or anything, estate sales, something on the way home, and I found one, I think, in Lynbrook, if I remember right. It was somewhere out in Nassau that I would never be at, but I happened to be since I was at the flea market. And they had pictures of stacks of NES games and Super Nintendo stuff, so I knew this would be either really expensive or really hard to get to, especially since the sale was at 9. I think I saw it at like 7 something. And I decided like an asshole to pick up Arby's because Arby's isn't in my area. And I always pick it up when I'm by the flea market. Because, my fat ass needs to get more Arby's in his life. Anyway, so I got there probably about half an hour before the thing. There was maybe like 3 or 4 people waiting outside. Now, they were giving out numbers, so I was 15th. So I was like, oh, crap. There's probably going to be a bunch of game hunters already out there. Now, when I got in line and they were about to open it up, this lady was like, "Oh, there's a whole bunch of book hunters here and art people." So I was like, "Oh, maybe I'll actually get lucky." I got semi-lucky. There was 3 guys that went for games ahead of me. There was Muscles Marinara. What's it? It was probably Japanese hipster, and I don't know, maybe Croatian crackhead. I don't know. He looked like he was really skinny and malnourished and had an accent. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Anyway, so the ridiculous thing is, I was looking for the video games. I didn't see them right away upstairs, so I go downstairs. I'm going down into the basement, and what do I see at a table in the back corner? I see 2 guys with black garbage bags just shoveling games into the bag. They're not even looking what the games are. They don't care. They're just obviously these guys are just a bunch of resellers that have no care about video games. You wouldn't just sit there and shove games in a bag like that. So I run over there pretty much and grab what I could. There was a couple stacks of NES games still. I grabbed, the best of what I found there still. Again, I didn't know what the prices were going to be. And then I saw a box just sitting there with nothing but manuals, instruction manuals, cases, and other stuff for NES and Super Nintendo games. So nobody wanted those for whatever reason. So obviously, again, these aren't collectors. These are just resellers and not very knowledgeable resellers, because manuals and stuff are pretty wanted out there, especially by collectors. So let me go through this box of just. I mean, there's some games in here again, but there's a lot of instruction manuals and whatever. So, in the end, the lady wanted $5 a game, so I ended up taking like 2 or 3, no, maybe like 4 or 5 out, like stuff like Golf, Jeopardy, crap like that. So, actually, I might even took Jeopardy. I don't know, but it was junk like that. I think it ended up being either $60 or $70 altogether. So let me show you what I got. NES controller, can always use those. I got a bunch of these, some with the Nintendo label, some without. It's probably about 30 of these. Some random advertising. Let's see, what is this? A cool Dragon Warrior poster with Super C on the back. So that was cool. There's a lot of Nintendo games stuff in here, so I'm going to try to probably complete them because I love in-box Nintendo stuff. Here we go. Here's another poster. I love these type of posters. I used to have these up when I was a kid. Super Nintendo accessories and different other things and different games coming out, and then how to plug it all in on the other side. So how to hook up your Super Nintendo. So that's really sweet. That I might actually hang up again. I don't know. We'll see. Don't have room for shit. I need to find a better place. Or move in with somebody. I don't know. Anyway, so here's a top secret passwords for Nintendo. The official Nintendo Player's Guide. I got so much stuff in here. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Player's Guide. Let's see. I'll go through the games first because there's actually less games than there are instruction manuals and stuff. But here is a Game Genie for, I think, Super Nintendo, and one for, I guess, NES as well. Here we go. These mostly have pretty good labels and look pretty nice. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, which I think Tom Torrey needs, so it's probably going to him. Little Mermaid, which I haven't really seen around. This one I grabbed. I'll probably never get the piano, but I've never actually seen this in the wild. The Miracle Piano game thing teacher. So I thought that was kind of cool. Original DuckTales, which remake does no justice to. This was so much better. I thought I was kind of disappointed in that remake that they released recently. This one has a little bit of schmutz on it, but Terminator 2, Pinball Quest, which I think I have already, Operation Wolf, Original Gauntlet. This is a game that I can't believe they left behind, because this is, you know, a decent $20 bill at least. Metroid, WrestleMania, because I'm just a wrestling fan, even though this game's horrible. Double Dragon 2, and Double Dragon 1. So, yeah, I think that's it for the games. Let's see, the instruction manuals. And I got a ton of them. Regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo. I got Atari stuff. It's pretty ridiculous. So I'm really upset at the games I missed. I wish I would have got there earlier, but anyway. F-Zero. Populous, Super Nintendo. N64 instruction booklet. Final Fight for the Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo consumer booklet. Turtles 3, The Manhattan Project, which I have a copy of, so I need the box now, which would be nice. Mario Paint, which I have complete already, so I can do something with that. Wizards and Warriors for the NES. Bad Dudes, which I thought was kind of fun to play back in the day. Contra. Super Mario 2. Rygar. Tetris. Donkey Kong Classics. Hogan's Alley, which I think I have complete already. I gotta open that one up. Hold on. For Atari, Missile Command, which is funny because there was an Atari there and some Atari games, and like nobody picked them up. And the guy downstairs was like, "Oh, nobody's into Atari," and I just like shook my head. I'm like, "No, people are really into Atari." Surround game program for Atari. Norton's Internet Security Virus, for whatever reason, is in there. Asteroids for the Atari. Atari Warranty Guide. Video Olympics for Atari. Breakout for Atari. Football for Atari. This is one of my all-time favorite Atari games. I used to play the hell out of this game. Berserk, or Berserk. I don't know why it's called Berserk instead of Berserk, just to screw people up. I don't know. Outlaw. Street Racer. Demon Attack. Pole Position, that's a fun one too. I don't know what this is. A warranty, something for Atari. Get a Grip for your Sega Game Gear. And as advertisement for Genesis on the back. And it shows all your Game Gear stuff. And a whole bunch of different games that are coming out for it. So, never much a Game Gear guy, but it was alright, I guess. Laser Blast. Atari, Snoopy, and the Red Baron. We're going regular Nintendo now. Hudson's Adventure Island. Mickey Mousecapade. Genesis, Batman Returns. With a Sega CD. advertisement on the back. That's kind of cool. Sesame Street 1, 2, 3, and Sesame Street ABC for Nintendo. That's the aforementioned golf that I passed up on, I think. Legend of Zelda, which I think there's 2 of them actually. Yeah, there is. Legend of Zelda ×2. Willow. Oh my god, Willow. Legend of Cage. Legend of Zelda Map and Strategies. Tecmo Bowl. Super Empire Strikes Back for Super Nintendo. Roger Rabbit for NES. Space Invaders for Atari. Here's another advertisement to join Nintendo Power Club or Nintendo Super. Yeah, Nintendo Power Super Power Club. Let me show you the advertisement because some of these are really cool. This one's got Star Fox on it, and then on the back it's got some Super Nintendo stuff: Donkey Kong Country, Super Punch Out, Metroid, bunch of cool stuff. Stunt Racer, really cool stuff on there. More manuals. Little Mermaid, which I have from there, so that's cool. Another one of those Super Nintendo guides. Casino for Atari. Turtles in Time, that's a good one to have. Atari 7800 Pro System, the manual. Legend of Zelda Tips and Tricks. The Tips and Tactics, I can't even read. WrestleMania for NES. Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Game Gear Instruction Manual. This is one of my favorites on Atari also. Dig Dug. Love that game. Miss Pac-Man, which is is my favorite Pac-Man game probably, besides Pac-Man Championship Edition. They released on Xbox, I think, or whatever. But that was fun. Original Pac-Man. Another whatever. This is cool. I didn't even see this before. How to Beat Super Mario Brothers, #1 bestseller in Japan. It's got tips and tricks for pretty much every level, how to go and where to run and whatever else. That's pretty sweet, actually. I gotta definitely keep that. Kid Icarus, Simon's Quest, Rampage, Superman, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Metroid, Legend of Zelda Maps and Strategies map thing. It's not the best shape, but still there, so that's cool. More manuals. Shinobi 2, the Game Gear, a Game Boy game, Quirk. I don't even know who the hell that is, or what that is, or whatever. Bases Loaded. Super Mario Bros. 3 with a sweet Saurus sticker on the freaking instruction manual. Stupid people. Kung Fu. Kid Nicky. I don't remember if I ever played that one. Hey, Jeopardy. Town and Country Surf Designs. I hated this game. Looks like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game without the cover. Wheel of Fortune. The Adventures of Link. Back to the Future. Karate Kid. Blades of Steel. Racket Attack. Excite Bike. Operation Wolf. Duck Hunt Super Mario Bros. And this is the last pile. Super Mario Land instruction manual for the Game Boy, Game Genie stuff. A Game Genie magazine that they sent in the mail. I don't want to show that. Well, it doesn't really matter, I guess. But some guy in Syosset used to get it in the mail. Dragon Warrior Adventure Guide. So that's Game Genie stuff. This is more Game Genie in the mail codes, I guess, that they used to send out. Super Star Wars. Docking Bay instruction manual. The Game Gear rechargeable. Nintendo Entertainment System warranty. Another Game Genie thing. Another Game Genie thing. Terminator 2. Game Genie codes. Game 16-bit Super Nintendo. 1 code update. Combat. Sesame Street ABC. Growing up. I thought I had that already, but whatever. DuckTales. That's cool. Big Bird's Hide and Seek. Or Hide and Speak. Yeah, Hide and Speak. Super Mario Kart. That's cool. Fishing Derby for Atari. Skiing for Atari. Air Sea Battle for Atari. Circus Atari. Sorcerer's Apprentice for Atari. Super Mario World, Super Nintendo. Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Looks like the map for Link to the Past. It's got a rip in it. Damn. But see, it's ripped, unfortunately, but still in pretty good shape. So, and last but not least, Star Fox. So, hope you enjoyed watching all those goddamn manuals, because I gotta go put them back in the box now and go eat dinner. And yeah, that's about it. So this already went 20 minutes. That's why I said that I can't finish a pickup video with all the other stuff I picked up in any reasonable time. I don't like making 40-minute videos, so 20 is plenty. So hopefully like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I will see you hopefully probably in the next couple days with the part 2 of this. And that's it. Rob out. When I recorded that video, I totally forgot to add this to it. This is kind of a rare, well, it's pretty rare to find out and about. It's hard to get it to complete Mike Tyson's Punch-Out for the NES, but it's the letter that Mike Tyson writes to you, basically, when you buy the game. So, again, you don't really find this that often. I already had a couple people that wanted it. I'm going to complete my copy, so sorry. But, yeah, so I'm just going to add that to this video. Again, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and Rob is out again. And for the second damn time, I forgot to add stuff to the video that I wanted to put in before, and I am a moron. So, here's real quick. 2 figures, because I said action figures I wanted to show off, and I only showed off 2 of them. These 2 I got at a Goodwill. This was $3.99 for a Breaking Bad. Gustavo Fringe. I didn't watch Breaking Bad, so I'm not exactly sure who this dude is. I'm sure other people know and say, what the hell is wrong with you for not watching that show, but I never really did. I watched a couple episodes here and there, so. And this is a Mega Disc Blaster Disc Attack Robin for $3.99 from Batman. So I think this goes for at least $15, $20 online. So talking about recoupers, this is a good one right there. But I also like sealed figures, so I don't know. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe again, please. Maybe not. Maybe I won't forget all of my shit every time now. And yeah, that's it. Rob is out for the third damn time.